Do you ever feel like a broken record? You ask your toddler to put on their shoes once, twice, a third time, and it's only when your voice gets that little bit louder that they finally start to move? What if I told you that wasn't an accident? That you may have actually unintentionally trained them to ignore you? Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm not a doctor, I'm a mom on a mission. A mission to read all the parenting books and studies so you don't have to. And in all that reading, one of the most shocking things I ever learned is that core idea I opened with. Now, I know exactly what you're probably thinking. That's ridiculous. I spend all day trying to teach my child to listen, not to ignore me. And I hear you. I really, truly do. Your intentions are absolutely in the right place. But if you'll just bear with me for a moment, I want to walk you through a pattern that you might find is surprisingly familiar. Because understanding this unintentional cycle is the first real step to changing it for good. So let's call this pattern what it is, the Instruction Ineffectiveness Cycle. It's a 4-stage loop that happens in homes all over the world, every single day. It starts with stage 1, the calm, hopeful request. You ask nicely, "Hey, sweetie, could you please put your toys away?" And nothing happens. They just keep playing. So we move to stage 2, the firmer, slightly annoyed request. Your voice gets a little louder, a little more direct. "I said, it's time to clean up now." You might get a glance, a small pause, but the action you want still doesn't happen. This leads to stage 3, the frustrated last warning request. The tension is obvious in your voice now. If you don't start cleaning up right now, there will be no story time. And finally, stage 4, the yell or physical intervention. You're at your wit's end. You either raise your voice to a level that finally gets a reaction, or you physically go over, take their hands, and start putting the toys away yourself. And only then does the task get done. Now here's the key. Your clever little toddler is soon going to recognize the pattern. Their brain, which is a brilliant little learning machine, figures out that the first 3 requests are optional. They are just background noise. The real, non-negotiable signal to act is stage 4. The yell is the starting gun. Let's put this into real life. Think about trying to leave the house. It's the put on your shoes battle. You say calmly, "Okay, time to put your shoes on," while you're grabbing your keys. They are deep in a world of blocks. Nothing. Then, "Come on, we need to go. Please put on your shoes." Still nothing. Finally, you're standing at the door, shoes in hand, feeling your blood pressure rise. "I mean it. Put these shoes on right now, or we are not going to the park." And that's when the tears or the scramble finally begins. Or the come to the table for dinner struggle. From the kitchen, you call out, "Dinner's ready." Silence, except for the TV in the other room. A minute later, "I'm not kidding, come to the table, your food is getting cold." You might hear a, "One more minute." Finally, you walk into the living room, turn off the TV, and say, "Now." That's the cue they were waiting for. Even in the high chair, they throw a piece of pasta on the floor. "Please don't throw food." They do it again, this time with a little smirk. I said, "Stop throwing your food." They do it a third time, looking right at you. Finally, you raise your voice. That's it. If you throw one more thing, mealtime is over. In all these cases, we have unintentionally rewarded their inaction. It's a simple form of what psychologists call operant conditioning. We've accidentally taught them that waiting through the first few requests results in them getting what they want: more playtime, more TV time. The reward for finally listening is avoiding the really loud, scary voice, so they learn to wait for that specific trigger. We've trained them to wait for the yell. Does this cycle sound painfully familiar? I know it did for me. Let me know in the comments which part of the day this happens most often. Is it cleanup time, getting dressed, or something else? Knowing we're not alone in this is half the battle. Seeing this pattern is the hard part, I promise. The good news is, breaking it is a skill, and it's a skill we can all learn starting today. So, how do we do it? How do we actually learn this skill and break that exhausting cycle for good? How do we get our toddlers to listen and respond the first time? It all boils down to a simple, powerful framework that I want you to remember. It's the 3 C's: connection, clarity, and consistency. It means creating a moment of connection before you direct, being crystal clear in your direction, and finally, being absolutely consistent with the follow-through. These 3 ideas are the foundation for changing everything. Let's break down exactly what each one looks like in real life, starting with connection. So what does that first C, connection, actually mean when you're in the middle of a chaotic Tuesday morning? It's not some grand abstract idea. It's the foundation. And it breaks down into our very first master key, your presence and their attention. Before a single word of instruction leaves your mouth, you must have their undivided attention. Think about it from their perspective. They are deeply engrossed in their world. The way the light hits a dust bunny, the feeling of a toy car's wheels. Your voice from across the room is just background noise until you deliberately break through that bubble. And this is how you do it. You stop what you are doing, you walk over to them, you crouch down so that you are on their level, face to face. You can place a gentle hand on their arm or shoulder, and then you wait. You wait for their eyes to meet yours. It might only take a second, but that moment of eye contact is everything. It's a non-verbal contract that says, I see you and you see me. We are connected. Now, what I'm about to say is important. Equally important is your presence. If you give a command while also scrolling on your phone, or stirring a pot, or thinking about your to-do list, you are signaling that this isn't a priority. Our kids are brilliant at reading our energy. To effectively follow through, you need to be distraction-free in that moment, ready to guide them through the next step if they don't comply. That's connection. Okay, so you have their attention. Now for master key number 2. The language you use must have crystal clarity and positivity. This one is a game changer. I want you to completely remove one phrase from your vocabulary. Don't. Our toddlers' developing brains process positive commands far more easily than negative ones. When you say, don't run, the first thing their brain hears and visualizes is run. You've accidentally planted the very idea you want to avoid. Instead, you need to tell your toddler what you would like them to do. Let's run through some swaps. Instead of, don't throw your food, try, food stays on our plate. Instead of, don't climb on the couch, try, your feet belong on the floor. Instead of, stop yelling, try, let's use our inside voices. Instead of, don't touch the lamp, try, please use gentle hands. Instead of, don't run away from me in the store, try, please hold on to the cart, or let's use our walking feet. See the difference? You're not just stopping a behavior, you're teaching the correct behavior. You're giving them a clear picture of what success looks like. And speaking of clarity, understanding their communication level is key to setting them up for success. It's why I've put together a completely free 1-page communication milestone chart. It breaks down what you can typically expect from age 1 to 4, so you can tailor your instructions perfectly. It's my gift to you. The link is right in the description below. Grab it after this video. This leads us right into master key number 3. Frame your instructions as statements, not questions. This can feel a little unnatural at first because we want to be polite, but asking a toddler, do you want to get in your car seat, or are you ready for bed, isn't polite. It's a negotiation. You've accidentally offered them the choice to say no, and they will often take it because asserting their independence is a huge part of their job right now. This isn't about being a dictator. It's about providing the safety and security of a clear boundary. So, do you want to get in the car? Becomes, it's time to get in the car now. Are you ready to brush your teeth? Becomes, first we brush teeth, then we read our story. Which brings us to my absolute favorite, master key number 4. Give them a sense of control through sequencing. I call this the toddler negotiation secret, and it's a little bit like magic. The formula is first, then. Toddlers are strong-willed individuals, and they want to exert some independence. This tool honors that need while still achieving the goal. First is the non-preferred task, and then is the desirable one. It gives them predictability and control over what happens next. Let's put it into practice. For the morning routine, first we put on our pants and shirt, and then we can go downstairs for breakfast. For transitioning off screen time, first we turn off the tablet, and then we get to build a huge tower with your blocks. For leaving the playground, which can be so tough. Okay, first we go down the slide 2 more times, and then it's time to walk home for our yummy lunch. You're validating their desire while holding the boundary. It's respectful, it's clear, and it works wonders. But what happens when you've done it all? You've connected, used clear language, framed it as a statement, used the first, then model, and they still refuse? This is the moment of truth. This is where the old pattern gets broken for good. And it brings us to master key number 5, calm follow-through using modeling and consequences. First, you model. If you asked them to put a toy in the bin, you pick one up yourself and put it in the bin, saying, "We're putting the blocks in the bin now." Often, this little bit of co-regulation is all they need. But if they still refuse, you do not repeat the request. You do not raise your voice. You move to the consequence. And the consequence must be immediate, logical, and stated calmly. This is not a punishment delivered in anger. It's a natural outcome of their choice. The best way to think of this is to have a simple consequence matrix in your head. It's just an if-then chart. If my child is throwing their toy cars in an unsafe way, then the cars are going into timeout for 5 minutes because they are not being used safely. If they refuse to put on their shoes to go to the park, then we can't go to the park today because shoes are required to play. If they hit a friend at a play date, then we calmly say, "I see you're having a hard time keeping your hands to yourself, so we need to go home now to keep everyone safe." You state the consequence clearly, and then you follow through, immediately, without wavering. This is the hardest part. They may cry, they may have a tantrum, and your job is to hold that boundary with love and let them know you understand they're upset, but the consequence stands. This single act is what teaches them that your words have meaning from the very first time you say them. Now, I need to be completely honest with you. This is going to be difficult, especially at first. In fact, when you start following through with consequences consistently, your toddler's protests will most likely get louder. They might cry more or have bigger tantrums than you've seen before. And I know it feels completely counterintuitive, but please hear me when I say this. That is a sign that it's working. They are testing the new rules. They are pushing on the boundary you've just created to see if it's really as firm as you say it is. This is their job, and here is yours. For the first few weeks, consistency is everything. It is non-negotiable. Following through every single time, even when you're tired, even when you're in public, even when it breaks your heart a little, is the only way to rewire that old pattern of ignoring you. You can do this. This temporary difficulty is the investment you make for a long-term future of peace and genuine connection. You're not just stopping a bad habit. You are building a foundation of trust and mutual respect that will serve you both for years to come. And that foundation of trust and respect, that is where the real magic happens. It's the shift from a house filled with constant negotiations and friction to a home filled with more understanding and cooperation. The constant tension in your shoulders finally starts to fade. This whole strategy isn't about control. It's about creating profound clarity and safety for your child. They learn that your words have meaning and that you are their calm, consistent anchor in a sometimes chaotic world. This is how you build that happier household we all dream of. This is how you raise a toddler who ultimately has fewer big meltdowns because they feel secure and heard. And it's how you finally get to feel like the effective, connected parent you have always wanted to be. Speaking of meltdowns, if you're ready to take this newfound peace a step further, my very next video is essential. In it, I break down the most common tantrum triggers and give you 10 practical tips to stop them before they even start. You can click right here on the screen to watch it now. Thank you so much for being here with me today. For more evidence-based, practical parenting strategies every single week, please make sure you like this video and click subscribe. And a quick, important note, videos like this one that challenge mainstream advice can sometimes get suppressed by the algorithm. To make sure you don't miss out on the next one, please take a second to turn on that notification bell too. I'll see you over there.